coming through the windshield. If you've got one painting project to do this winter or this spring, then I want you to just spend 2 minutes with me. And let me show you the Wagner FLEXiO 2000 Plus. This is a paint sprayer that combines a lot of professional techniques and equipment into a price tag that is very reasonable. That's a 20% off of what we sold this at Christmas time. We're at under $100. Spray painting like this, the very first thing that people think of is, oh man, it's going to be a pain to clean up. The equipment's going to be hard to maintain. No, it's not. There's only 3 parts on this entire machine that paint ever comes in contact with. And whether it's going to be interior painting like you're painting a room, or it's going to be outside doing things like a fence or patio furniture. You can do stains in this, you can do latex in this. You don't have to thin things. You've got 2 different speeds, and there's a reason for it. If you've got something that's a little bit more viscous, like a latex paint, a stain or a sealer is much, much thinner. Doesn't need nearly as much oomph to push it. So I've got 2 speeds so I can customize it to that. It is a remarkable piece of equipment. I want to bring in my guest. Beth Allen has been doing these wonderful classes for years to empower women to do projects and have fun and get that sense of a satisfaction that comes from doing it yourself. And she's standing by in her home studio to be able to share some of the details with it. You are standing in front of my nemesis. The toughest thing in the world to paint is a 6-panel door, is it not?
Absolutely. And it takes so long, and you get bristle strokes and you get brush strokes. It's awful. Dan, I want to show you the versatility and the speed of the Wagner Power Sprayer here. The FLEXiO is my favorite. So we can paint this door so quickly and beautifully just by passing this up and down. We want to keep it about 6 to 8 inches away. We want to do a little bit of an overpass as we go. And the beauty is the speed here. It would take you at least an hour to paint one of these doors with a brush. And I'm going to get this done in about 30 seconds. And how beautiful is that coverage that we've gotten out of that door. And there's no worries. If you miss the spot, it's a little thin, you just come back and hit it again. It's
no brush marks, no roller marks. Try to do a shutter with a paintbrush. You might as well pack a lunch and stay for the day. But what? You laughed out loud. Have you ever tried to paint a shutter?
No, but I bought that and I'm going to stain my fence.
Okay, I don't know if Pat's mic was up. Pat just bought a privacy fence, and she said she bought one of these.
I did
a while back. She'll use it to go ahead and get her painting work done on her fence. Beth, it's almost antiquated to think that we're still working with paintbrushes and rollers when we've got this type of power equipment. It is, by the way, an extraordinarily easy system in which to clean. So it used to be a nightmare. You never get paint in this part. So you're already done. When you unscrew this, you're going to see the nozzle has a bend on it. That 45-degree bend, you can adjust this. So if I want to paint ceilings, I can now do that. With the old sprayers that were straight tubes, you couldn't. You didn't have access. So you can adjust that. This all pops out. The cleaner head is here. You even get the tools necessary to clean it as well. It is an amazing piece of equipment. I've seen professional spray guns that need an air compressor and a lot of extra equipment that are not as nice as this. They did a great job on this. Did we lose Beth? Oh.
No, you ready?
Yeah, ready to go.
Dan, can you hear me? All right. I want to show you this chair. The other thing that is so wonderful about the Wagner sprayer is the versatility of being able to spray horizontally and vertically. So with, like you just showed, with a twist of the dial, I can then change the angle of my sprayer so that I am getting full coverage on whatever it is that I am painting. And it gives you so many options, whether you're doing your outdoor projects or you're doing indoor projects. You can get all of these things done in just minutes.
And you would think you waste a lot of paint because it's spray. You don't. When we tend to work with a brush or with a roller, Beth, we wind up kind of actually putting it on way too thick. And you don't have to thin your paints in this unit, do you? You don't. Good. I do have an upsell for this if you want it. You can get additional cups. So let's say that you've got a painting project that's going to take you through more than one room. Or it's going to be a big patio fence like what Pat's working with right now. You can get multiple cups and store paint in these, and then all you have to do is switch them out. And it makes it really simple and really easy to do. That sale price of $99.98, that's 20% off of what we are making this available at just during the holiday season. It does also come with spray cup liners. You get 10 of those. It's 2 packs of 5. And the reason why those are significant, now you don't even have to clean out the cup. All you have to do is take it's like a little trash bag liner. Like a cat pan litter. A what?
No.
What?
A litter pan with a liner in it.
Cat thing. Are you paid by the word now? Is that why you're?
No, I'm not even supposed to be talking.
Huh?
Sorry.
What?
You know how you put the liner in your cat litter pan?
Yes.
And then you could just pick up the liner and go like that. Same is true of that.
Which, by the way, has absolutely nothing to do with a.
It does. It
paint
does. We were
sprayer at
talking
all.
about the liner.
Do not spray paint your cat. That's wrong. Beth, completely ignore that woman in the corner. Just pretend she's not here. We'll just keep this
Dan,
between
I'm gonna
ourselves.
I want to show Pat how to spray her fence.
Okay.
So here I
Okay.
am with a solid stain. And that's the other thing that's so awesome is that you can use a stain, a sealer. You can do this on a narrow spray, which is the setting I have right now, or I can turn it for a wider spray. And now I'm going to get a much thicker band all the way across this fence. And you see how easily this is coating and going right on. And we're going to get this fence sealed or stained in absolutely no time. So this does take oil-based products as well as latex, which is a huge feature that you can get both of those products. And then you can just go right along and hit the under edge of that fence.
Nice. So, Pat, let me ask you, what color are you going to do your fence? Do you know?
No, you have to help me because I think what I need is a sealant.
Okay. Well, I would help you, but you know how passive-aggressive I am, and I don't know what your neighbor's least favorite color is.
No, I have nice neighbors.
Oh, okay.
I do.
But you can do
Grateful.
sealants on this as well. Okay, there's also, there are 2 settings on this, and it's real simple. It's right up here on the top, setting 1 and setting 2. What it does is it either gives you full power or it dials it down a lot. Sealants and stains are a much thinner viscosity than a latex paint. So you don't need as much air power to be able to blow those out. In fact, if you use too much power, it tends to spit. And that's not what you want. You want even coverage. So with the touch of a button, that touch of a button is 5 years of professional painter's experience with regular spray guns. To
Perfect.
be able to adjust everything. I just know if I'm using a sealant, I put it on level 2. If I'm using a latex paint, I put it on level 1. And
Okay.
it is absolutely pro results. I am so impressed with this piece of equipment. The fact that we give you the fine detail spray nozzle, which does not always come with it, this is what you're going to use when you want to cut around corners. You're still going to have to tape. You're still going to have to do some prep work, but it just makes it really easy to get all those spots taken care of. You did an amazing job with this, Beth. Thank you for giving us a sale price that we
Thanks,
can
Beth.
appreciate so much. Enjoy the holiday season. We've got Valentine's Day right around the corner.
Are you going to, oh, for the honey-do list, is that what
Yes.
you're talking about?
Sure.
Okay.
Our price on this was under $100. It normally sells for $149 by itself. That detail finish nozzle is another $30 and change. And then the 5 packs of spray cup liners, you get 2 of those, are $4.99. That's $189 value. You just saved a lot of money. Almost, $90.
Listen, you can't even find anyone to do work for you
No,
today.
that
People
is
are
true.
so